a quick thing with, I think I forgot to do it a minute ago. Hello, how is everybody today? How is everybody today? Sorry for the brief ending of the last stream. It's always kind of rough doing it in the evenings like that. Like, or night. Because, it's a case of everyone's in the house, and I don't want to, if I have to leave to do something, or if I have to, or if there's gonna be a lot of noise, I don't want to make the stream, like, wait for me to come back, which could be, like, I know when I left, the other day, which I believe was Saturday, took me about, I was busy for another, like, hour, because, yeah, everyone's in the house, everyone's kind of doing things, in the evenings. Sometimes I'll be able to get away with it, but usually evening streams just, yeah, and I had to end it abruptly. Let me drop it in my server, and then we're good. So how is everyone today? I'm doing good, I'm confident. Let's hope I didn't forget this game too much. I've been playing that's the thing, right now I'm only playing 2 games. I'm playing this and Helldivers. Because the big Helldivers event going on. Oh, there's these, like, floating spheres. Right, I forgot. This area is like an underwater area, and I believe this was a boss fight up here. That's what I was doing before I had to leave. But yeah, I wanted to make sure I got my normal stream time in. Gonna also try and stream on Thursday. Probably a bit earlier, because we're doing Undead and Unfiltered later in the day. I believe we're doing that this week. That's the thing, it's always really hard to, with the podcast schedule, because, well, just getting 3 people to schedule anything together, it's a lot more work than you think. Especially when it's 3 people who don't live in the same area. You know, we have to deal with, like, multiple different time zones. And then obviously everyone's normal content as well. Okay, I've got to be ready. I'm probably gonna have to react immediately. The thing is really pissed we messed with his flower. My audio good? I should probably Damn it. Hold on, let me just double check that here. Okay, test. Yep. Alright, we're good. So, I think we do going with the healing ability. There we go. There we go.
I'll do it.
I at least dodged the A hit. Didn't let me jump. Damn it. Or is that maybe not actually... Maybe I have to counter that the normal way. It's tricking me. Cause if I waste my move killing her, then
Let's push forward.
well. There we go. Wait, let's hit him with this. I need a group heal. Grows flowers, huh? Oh, are those enemies, I'm guessing? Oh, no? No, those are probably then something else that hits me in a way I don't like somehow. Okay, yeah, I can dodge that, so that's what I have to do with that move. I think it threw me off because it introduced the jumping attack mechanics, or the jumping dodge thing before, but then I realized that this doesn't give me the prompt for it, so... Oh no.
Ready to evade.
There we go. Managed to dodge that. And there we go. God damn it.
Brace yourself.
Okay, well done.
Merci.
I'm healing her because she's the only one who has an independent heal, I think. Hit him with this. Alright,
Let me paint death!
there we go.
Chrome is flowing.
Alright, we're doing alright. We're doing okay. There we go. Hey, managed to avoid all three that time.
Let us stain them.
Alright. I feel like I'm doing better than I was. Like, figured out that, the timing on that one thing.
On me.
This might be something worth, he might be gearing up for a big attack, so I might have to do a bit more recovery. There we go. I've got the timing of that down. That's the thing, the game goes from being very worrying because you don't have the timing to oftentimes the opposite because you do have the timing.
Feel the burn. Shields up. Stop, don't die.
There we go, he's charging up again.
Let the ink flow. Chroma's flowing.
Okay, we have to do rebirth.
Brilliant light. We won't disappoint.
Oh, he's absorbing. Is he gonna do a jump now? Damn. Shit. Can't parry that very easily. I probably can parry it, but I screwed up the timing there. Generating his flowers.
Ready to parry.
There we go. That was actually a close fight. Alright. Yeah, that took forever.
Gustav, wait! It seems peaceful. As long as we don't touch the flowers.
Yeah, let's not get too sentimental. It's still a painter's creation.
That's interesting, though.
Putain! Damn, Maya, what was that?
It felt familiar somehow.
Gustav, we won't understand what's going on if we kill everything that moves.
Look, a red tree. The gestural village must be ahead.
I'm wondering if that's not gonna have actually
You
been
know
a
what Neverons are
Destro.
capable of.
She'll be fine.
But yeah, it's just hard to plan
She'll be fine.
things around people. It's similarly like, honestly, a lot of times it's one of those things where with streaming where you don't realize how much effort it actually takes to stream until you've done it. I've talked about it before, but like I've had days. I'm trying to keep to a consistent schedule of like 2 streams a week. And I'll have days where I'll like, oh, I know this is the day I've allocated to stream. The only day I can stream. I don't really feel like it. It's not a. It's not necessarily a, oh my god, it's so much work, but no, it takes energy in a different way. That's kind of, well, for one thing, like, yeah, you have to be talking and you have to be distracted, but you kind of have to be on it because nobody, you don't want to make people watch something that's not interesting. You don't want to be there, not talking, not doing anything, not engaging with the people watching you. I think she's good on help. This is the one I've been focusing more agility. But yeah, and like when it comes to media streams, even more like I either have to wrangle somebody or I have to take like really detailed notes to be able to do it, and even then, a lot of times I don't feel like it's detailed enough. I don't know. It's one of those things. It's an interesting thing that I feel like more people should try, just to see how they feel about it after they try it. It's kind of a neat experience. Like, let's actually rest. There we go. And like with me, I use kind of streaming to justify myself into like finishing games. I've always been really terrible with finishing games. Well, especially games with choices. That's always been like the big one that always gets me, because you make the choice in the game and then you like second guess it, and then I'm also like, oh, but I kind of want to see what happens both ways. And a lot of time that wears them. It's annoying too, because that's how I kind of ruined, for example, the Telltale games for myself. Because once you realize majority of the choices don't actually matter, like anything that it's those games work off the illusion of choice, right? I don't know if this game is gonna like have a choices matter thing, but I dislike that about a lot of games where they claim choices matter, because usually they don't. Or they might in something like a visual novel where there's like different routes, but as far as choices mattering in like most games, usually and I understand why. It's kind of a thing with the fact, well, I mean, if you're gaming and if you're so if you want to make a choice actually meaningful enough to branch off into an entirely different story path. Oh, did we just get to part 2 of Act 1? How this is organized? Welll's Nightmare. But yeah. Interesting.
Still too far.
Being out here isn't what I expected.
As expected.
As expected.
Hey. You okay?
Death out here's not like death in Lumiere, is it? I thought I was used to losing people. I've ever foster
The wild
child,
thing.
right? But not like that. On the beach. That man.
Yeah, I know. Nevrons we were prepared for, but not.
It's interesting
How
too
we
how
finally
cocky
found
she was
other
right before you leave.
survivors. You know, that's the insidious thing about the Gamage. It's predictable, almost gentle. It makes Lumiere complacent and accepting, but the Gamage is equally violent than death. Death is just as final.
I've been having nightmares.
Yeah, me too. Look, if death approaches, I want you to run. No, promise me. Run. Especially if we meet the man from the beach. We can't face him. You see him, you run.
Only if you do the same.
Oh, I'm running as soon as...
Oh.
You won't even see me, I'm running so fast.
Oh, please, you're an old man. I can outrun you any day.
Yeah, right. There was a time when 30 was young, you know.
Sure.
That is kind of funny. Because, yeah, your perception of being old and just how short life is would change. I mean, hell, oh, still going. I don't want to talk during the dialogue scenes too much.
Surprised to find you here.
I hope we can trust him.
Well, at least we can upgrade our Pictos.
The curator offers you his services. Oh, so this is where you use to upgrade weapons. So if I upgrade the Lancerum, it will be more powerful than Brellarum. But Noarum, the Noarum doesn't. I'm pro Noarum, Lanceram, Rollram, Abyssram. I'm noticing a pattern with with this naming thing. Yeah, so this upgraded would be as powerful as this, but at the same level. It looks like. But would and it would increase by vitality would be a +2 instead of a plus. Upgrade this defense. Oh, defense would be upgraded more. +1 to +3. Luck becoming a C, and so it's a case of this will give me more raw damage, but this is gonna give me more defense, which is kind of the way I'm playing it. Like, I kind of have been relying on defense a lot more. This upgrading this will bring a bit higher power-wise, but this gives me more stat buff. And then hers, she has... Hers I can upgrade generically. Alright, yeah, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, it is kind of a depressing thing with stats that, or with, not stats, with, games where they try to pretend like your choices matter, but then nothing you actually choose changes anything. Or it changes such a minor detail in a game that it's like almost not even worth talking about, you know? Okay, so this cave is going to be where I go to upgrade, and then the fire is right here. Is there anything new over here? I assume not. But, who knows. I kind of like that the camp is this, like, big area. I feel like there's gonna be more unlocked. We go, oh, that's pretty. Oh, the sky box is kind of nice, too. The sky is kind of cool. And this looks like it could be like an interesting wallpaper or something like that. But yeah, like, that's the thing, is, I understand why developers can't make every choice, or even every big choice, would be like a game-changing thing all the time, because if it changes the story as a whole, you'd have to, like, program that in. I don't know, maybe, I feel like you could do that. It'd probably make a pretty large game, but I'd be interested to see a game where your choices actually matter and severely, like, affect the story. I feel like it'd be so much effort. I don't think most of devs would do it. Let me double check to make sure my audio is coming through. I sound a bit quiet. I don't know how to fix that. Uh, let's see. Hello, testing. Maybe if I raise this up and tilt this down a bit. I think that's a bit better. Okay, there we go. There we go. We'll continue. But yeah, anyway, yeah, games, like, there are, the choices that usually matter in games is more like inventory gear-wise. That's kind of a sad thing. Or like power set-wise. Even games with morality systems usually doesn't actually matter much. Add Lumina power. I should probably not mess with that too much right now. Not until I have a set. Not until I know exactly what that does. Let's see if we could talk to him. Fail. Told you, Jeff.
You did not.
Well, I thought it.
Well, I thought it. But yeah, I need to do more media stuff. I know I do. I've been saying that a lot. It's just been about getting the time and motivation to do it. I've just been procrastinating on it. But also, like I said, this time of year I'm usually busy with some personal stuff. Yeah, like... And I've also been, like, kind of behind on media stuff. But yeah, I'll probably try and do Michiro and Hatchin. I am planning to do something with art for another one of the Satoshi Kon movies, but I think he's on vacation or something like that. I don't remember if that was this week or through this week too, or just last week. I think it's through this week as well. So I'll probably be doing something with him next month at some point, a few weeks. Well, whenever he's back and I have time. Write in the journal to Gustave's apprentices. I feel like he would do that. The arm they created for him was incredibly useful against water-type Neverons. He hopes that one day his apprentices will read everything he wrote. Okay, I'm not a big fan of this song. This is kind of just annoying.
For those who come after.
Felt like unreasonably loud, too. Check up on the others. Oh, witness an optional scene. Trophy.
Been a long time since I've seen you play.
A gestural village.
Yeah. I still can't believe they exist. I mean, what other fairy tales are real?
It is interesting. It's a very, like, adventurous sort of game. In a good way.
Why she does what she does? Who is she? 70 years and we still barely know anything.
And the man on the beach. Yeah, too many unknowns. But if we take down the paintress, at least that gives future generations a chance to unravel the mystery.
I like Gustave's mindset a lot.
Yeah, holding it together. Shock's worn off. A bit.
It almost feels like his
Can't bring anyone
mentality.
back. But I thought we can keep their spirit alive by pushing forward. And
His mentality very much feels like shit.
The mission hasn't changed.
We have to do the thing, and we have to do it now.
Tomorrow comes.
And all the other mysteries of this, he's going to have to figure out as it goes. Am I lagging? Something's happening. Yep. Alright. Find the Jester village in the middle of the sanctuary to find. I think we're getting a cutscene after I hit the button. Oh, I did not get a cutscene, okay. Also, I guess I can yap a bit more about other things. Let me get comfortable here.
Did Noko tell you anything more about the village, other than red trees everywhere?
Noko's not great with specifics.
We'll just have to think like Gestrels then.
But yeah, I like the perspective and stuff with the Lumiereans, the those from Lumiere, where it's like it's a very skewed view of the world based off. But like, one thing is, the Gommage is like probably the major source of death when it comes to Lumiere. Let me adjust settings. The music's a little loud. But yeah, so the Gommage is like going to be the major source of death, and so that's going to give you a very particular view. Because like life is it's one of those, life is short, but overall it doesn't seem like it's, and like you do lose people every year, obviously. It's just inevitable you will. But there's still something there to it. Like, how best to put it? Like, it's not like here on the mainland where it's a lot more dangerous, but probably a lot freer. Oh, wait. Oh. Are these things not hostile, or is it glitched? Is this the village?
Great.
Oh, there we go.
Gustav, don't die! Careful, Mael. Gustav, don't die!
Here we go. Got a nice,
On me! Dodge, Gustav!
Oh. Oh, my timing is just off. Entirely.
Let's dance!
There we go.
A storm is coming.
There we go. Let's heal. Oh. See that? I have to get back my sense of timing. At least it helped me level up. Weapon upgrade, lighter Weapon upgrade. Lancer Oh. Wait, do my weapons just upgrade on their own? Hi, humans. Care for a good deal? Find a missing haircut. Oh. Hey. Yeah, I mean... Artist. Interesting. I guess let's go ahead and, can we actually see that now? Or do I have to, okay, yeah, I had to be... Oh, it's just the more, yeah, okay, so, alright, well... I think the main difference for her is that, yeah, it's a little different style, and one's hair is longer. It's not like a major enough difference. I like their default, uh, appearance for a lot of them, though. That's the thing, it's one of those things with the game, like, I like that you can customize your character's, like, appearance and stuff, and even have it appear in cutscenes, so that's always a nice option to have. But yeah, anyway, yeah, the way, Gustav explains the Gamage as being, it's peaceful, you know, it's not like this quick, dirty thing that can happen anytime. You know exactly when your Gamage is. But he views it as no less violent. Red Woods. That might be where I'm supposed to go. But I kind of want to run around and see if there's any... That glare. I wish I could turn down the glare. I wish I knew which setting to go to for making it less... That's the thing. This game is colorful enough that there... But, like, the yellow in this area is a bit glaring paired with the lighting. I don't really know if you can fix that. Is that thing up there alive? Oh, it seems like this area's blocked off. Oh, that thing is definitely alive. Oh, okay, I see. Is the game just glitched so that I can't... Up there we go. Oh. God damn it, I didn't think he would do it repeatedly. Well, at least I figured out that, at least let me pick the fight. I wasn't really in the best condition to follow through, but at least I could pick it. There we go. I am wondering why my mic doesn't sound as good as it usually does, or is that just me? It still sounds really quiet. That's the thing that annoys me the most. It sounds really quiet, and I don't really know why. Oh, yeah, it's coming through a bit robot-y. That... I don't know if it's the audio quality is bad, or if that's maybe just on my end. I don't know. If anyone's in chat, can you let me know if I'm having any issues? No? Uh, I am at that point right now with the, I don't want to, like, turn back or do anything like that. My health is low. I'm kind of just glancing around at, like, the different options I have. I should go back to Sastro sometime soon. There we go. Is Sastro that merchant that I saw over there? The one that sold me the haircut stuff? There we go. It is being a bit finicky with that. Alright. I'm trying to get the timing back for these guys. Jump attacks are easy, you just have to wait for the right moment when they start moving downward. But anything else is kinda... I'm kinda iffy with. I'm gonna hit you because I want you dead first.
Okay. Blades. On me.
Let the ink flow.
There we go.
Let's spill some ink. On fire.
There we go. Alright. I think I can just hit you with basic attack. There we go. Alright, we'll probably not stream too long because I don't know, I feel, am I gaslighting myself with the issues? Is it my headset or is it actually a audio issue? I sound super quiet to me. No, I do sound really quiet. I don't know what's going on there. Is it? Let me check if it's on my end with the settings or my volume. I mean, it could just be that I have several device. I have several sources of audio coming through and it's screwing me over. Well, I don't know. That did something. I don't know what. Oh. Oh, hey, this is neat. What the? Is this an old area? I feel like I've been here. It feels familiar. Yeah, I have been here. This is an old area. Okay, it's not just me. Nope. Let's check this out. But yeah, anyway, I guess I might as well continue yapping a bit. But yeah, so when it comes to media streams, yeah, a lot of it is like grab it. I either have to get somebody and get them to watch something, which is hard with a show, but I don't want to burn out all the movies that I have the option of doing. And it like because there's going to be movies I want to do in the future. Those are like kind of an easier thing to like go about. And obviously, there's gonna be anime movies that are gonna come out. I still have a pretty good amount to cover, especially if it's franchises people that I know care about. I might be able to get them to, especially those that don't mind being on stream. I might be able to get them to do something with those, like Dragon Ball Z movie stuff, or because I haven't seen most of the DBZ movies, so. Or just like Art and the Satoshi Kon stuff. He's not really an anime fan, but he's like the big film guy, and Satoshi Kon kind of falls into his. Ooh, my dog just came in. Satoshi Kon kind of fits in his wheelhouse. Oh, who's this? Sastro. Oh, this is a Sastro guy. It isn't obvious yet. Hey, stop that. Hey, come. Come here. But yeah, I'll probably only go like 2 hours today. Actually, let me check if. Oh, that might be why my mic hasn't been as good quality. Let me check. I just realized that I had it set a setting set to something I thought it wasn't. Yeah, because I had it set to detect. So this mic has a thing where it's got 3 modes. It's got one that you point it at yourself and it reduces it by 10 decibels, but otherwise it's like a cone. It's got one where it picks up all the audio around. And it's got this one here, which is just the cone. I thought it was on the normal default one. But apparently it wasn't. Good, and then dying, right? Well, I need your help. You've heard of the lost Gestrels, right? The Gestrels who disappear after the fracture. Searchers are searching for. Well, when the searchers find one, I watch over them until someone from the village comes to pick them up. But none of these mischievous imps ran away from me. Well, see, you brought one back. They could be anywhere. Really want to become a searcher. They'll never let me be one if I lose more Gestrels than I find. Ah, we found a side quest guy. See them? Tell them to come back here. They'll listen to you. They like humans. For every Gestrel you find, I shall reward you the most precious of treasures. Is this treasure gratitude? Oh no, who would trick someone like that? Good, we'll help you. Thanks, brave people. Here, take what I already owe you. Ah. Yes, the most precious of treasures. Hellos. Let me... I see. That one's kind of funny. Is that just a hat, or is that her hair styled that way? It is her hair styled that way. That's fun. I hope this game has like a New Game Plus. It might be really funny to go through New Game Plus with more of the ridiculous stuff. I don't know if I would do it on stream. Well, maybe I would do it on stream just so I'm not the only one laughing about it. But yeah, we did find the lost Destro. There we go. Hopefully there's no like day limit. But these games usually don't have anything. That would be weird to have. But yeah, no, this is the area I thought it was. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting that there was a path up. Or I guess I activated the path. Up. This, the weird glowing bridge. But yeah. As far as, anime stuff go, I've been watching Violet Evergarden. I've said it before, and I'm really enjoying that. Other than that, I've been watching a lot more live-action shows lately, and it's a case of I'm always really bad at like watching current stuff or watching stuff like week to week when it comes to anime. I either binge something outright, or I'm watching a show for several months because I just don't. I have to be in the mood and the right, like, disposition to watch things a lot of the time. I think we go to the Redwood. I think the Redwoods is the way to go. But I also think we search around a little bit more. See if we can find any, like, collectibles. Or any, like... Not collectibles. I wonder if that's an indicator that the Gestrel village is there. That's some creepy looking design right there. Got like 3 mouths down the middle of it. Yeah, that's some kind of horror shit. But yeah, I've always been bad at that. Games, I'm a bit games to like. Generally, finishing media has always been like something I kind of struggle with. I'll pick up stuff and drop it a lot. I've said that's part of why I have the whole channel. It's to kind of pressure myself to finish more games and stuff. Good Sanctuary. Let's check this place out. It looks like we have a cutscene.
That's a lot of red trees to search.
They must have some sort of track or trail leading to the village.
Wait, I hear something. It might be Nevrons. Be careful, okay?
Alright, there we go. Let's give her a bit more defense. Because she's been struggling a bit. There we go. Like a new enemy. Oh. There we go. Hang. There we go.
A storm is coming. Ice, shut!
And guard.
There we go. It seems like it's one of those enemies that's like,
Feel the burn.
basically like a treasure chest. Like the gem in,
My L.
yeah, it doesn't hit very hard. We'll flee in 3 turns. Yeah, it is kind of like the gems in Persona 5. I think we'll be able to hit it with overcharge here in a minute.
I'm ready.
Ready to evade.
for those who come after.
There we go. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. Or it's just like a loot box. Or something. Like it's a walking chest, that's what it was. That kind of challenges you to put it down. I always like those types of things. Games. Energized jump. Plus 1 AP. On jump counterattack. Yeah, no, my mic sounds a bit wonky. It might just be I've knocked it over 2 minutes. I'll have to get a new mic here eventually. Look, this one wasn't too expensive. It's not amazing, but it's been good enough. Oh, no, that sound isn't the mic. Okay. That sound is the jump when you land. Jump it. I think maybe it's something worthwhile. Focus. Never expedition. 33. Eh? Dream. Illusion. I don't really remember. I did all of this for. I miss laughing with everyone. What are you talking about? Rick, what are their names? Why do I forget? Everything is washed away. Was gone silent. That's interesting. But yeah, not an enemy. I have a feeling that is. So, a weird spindly looking. And we know enemies can be gigantic, so. Yeah, so with the expeditions, it's such an interesting system they have for the game, too. Okay, yeah, the animation is exactly looks like a boss.
Wow.
That's a lot of dead Nevrons.
Who did?
That sounds really fun.
I don't see
I
any.
think they mean us.
They must be gestrels. They're cute, but they're idiots.
Oh. Oh, fuck. Hey, we're not Nevrons!
Gestrels are cute, but they're idiots.
Finesse and grace. Shields up. Parry it.
Yeah, you know what? Killing parry, it doesn't exactly help me. Okay. I've probably lost this fight. Oh well. My timing is not good. This is a known factor. Oh, this enemy can full on counterattack too. Oh well. We'll get through this. Yeah. I still sound super quiet to me. Is it just me? Am I just being quiet? I feel like I'm being fairly loud. Oh, yeah. Hello? Hello? Testing, 1, 2. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I was super quiet. Maybe I have to just go and adjust some settings in the mic. But yeah, I'm just really bad at the parries. That's the problem. I need to, and that's a new enemy I haven't. So usually takes me a bit to even get inkling of the timing down.
Wow.
That's
Yep. Let's just skip right into the action since we died the last time. Yeah. He hits hard too. That's the most annoying part of this.
I'm ready.
Oh.
That hurts. A brilliant light.
There we go.
Let's finish this.
There we go. Oh. Alright, well. That could have gone worse.
Don't worry. We don't want to hurt you, Patat. Noko sent us.
Kapatate, oh, te noko te kepate? Oh, hati noko ke parka debe sakapatate.
If you guide us to your village,
Lero maricor. Okay, dil. Pero kare mi bo sakapatat. Ni sugama bi ve virageo.
Guide us to your village and maybe he'll make you something better.
Wait, what are you?
Cheri sakakipo?
Trust me. I hate liars.
Okay, dil. Gama vive, leko gami sakapatat.
The way they talk is really funny.
You're better with gestural than humans.
They're less complicated.
Less complicated. Means they're fucking stupid. Alright, it still sounds like I'm getting... Yeah, I have more dropped frames. Usually a bad sign. Akaram. It is interesting. It seems like, I guess, you can find things in the world that'll just upgrade your weapon, or maybe it does it by itself if you don't. Yeah, let me see if I can fix this mic. Test, test, test. Oh. There we go. Alright, I think it's, I don't know if it's better or not, but I unplugged it and plugged it back in, so hopefully that did something. Hopefully that did something. Like the giant bell. I don't know, oversized bells are always like a cool thing to have aesthetically. Having this giant one on the horizon distance is really cool. Okay. But yeah, it seems like I'm on the right. I'm guessing that's another one of those guys, basically. I guess the way they justified us having owners in this area is actually just making the gestrels kind of dumb. Which is a funny setup. Yeah, he's making like weird noises. Oh. Gonna make me fight you. No. There we go.
Careful, my elbow.
Yeah, it's really cool that they have like their own unique whatevers. I just wish that the problem is they always feel like I always feel like there we go. Yeah, so heal if the other person is burning, which kind of does team up well with my other characters. Good bit. Abuchum.
We can use that.
I just don't think... Oh, okay, I can go up this way. Wondering if this isn't gonna just loop around.
Great.
Yeah, I think this is where we... Oh, this is back at the flag. Okay. That's interesting. But yeah, Expedition 33 is an interesting world because it's almost like they've been kind of in the world as this is for so long. It has become its own own culture. They don't know, like, nobody alive has ever lived in the world outside of kind of this culture, really. Like, they might have, like, Gustav may have known somebody who was alive, when the whole stuff with the Paintress started 70 years ago. He's like 34, so I don't even know. He maybe, yeah, he probably, maybe back when he was like super young, he would have. But yeah, it's like, the thing with the Gommage is like, the vast majority of people are going to die from them at this point. Just overwhelmingly, and people in this world's bodies, I guess, seem to disappear in general when they die. Or maybe it's just that, like, it's super rare to die from anything other than the Gommage. I don't know, maybe. I can imagine there's still accidents and stuff. I do like a lot of the kind of world-building-esque stuff that's going on with it, because there is a lot to kind of consider. And there's a lot you can kind of dig into. Breaking a rule. Hulu. Destroy all target shields and gain one. That's super useful. Right, target damage. I feel like I have to add that to there. Yeah, there we go. I hope my dogs, weird noise don't come through. But yeah, so far, like, that probably is more death in more of like a graphic way than any of them have ever seen. Or if they have seen it, it's gonna be so incredibly rare. So that's interesting. There's big monsters impaled. Yeah, the monsters can be like impaled from like these big old traps. Or is that just the result of magic? I think we'll want to go pick that fight. Fuck it. We can take him. We can take him all. He has a cannon on his arm. Interesting. There we go. Okay. Okay, I'll let you carry. Do they stay burned or?
These things are
There's
fascinating.
another one.
How do they even stand?
What are these? Just an aesthetic thing? Okay.
Let me help.
Let's spill some ink.
A storm is coming. Dodge yourself. Brace yourself.
There you go.
Let's dance.
I'm trying to get the timing down to do but it might just be yeah, it is what it is. Oh well. But yeah, and how much knowledge did they really have of the main, or actually coming here? That's another interesting thing to think about with the game. Like,
Ugh.
this is kind of a new world,
place is
even if you
confusing.
have heard of it. Like, they know
Built
about
it
the
to make
Jester.
their village harder to find.
I'm wondering these things aren't going to activate and become like at him. Or if they're just statues.
Nice.
Healington shard. On Healington. Oh, that's nice. That's always nice. I'm always happy to get something that improves those combat items, because the combat items are so, like, you don't really get that. You get like you start off with like one of each, so any improvement is probably a good thing. That's the flag. Oh, Expedition 70 planted these flags, I think. No, it's the 70. Or is it just this one? Which is why, because that would have been forever ago. Another one of these shield ones. Oh, pair of them. Feels mo-
Flames on me.
Get ready. Ready to evade.
Gustav, don't die.
we go, I dodged most of that at least.
Danger! Ready to evade. You're ready. I'm ready. Brace yourselves.
Ready to carry.
Danger! Careful,
Okay.
Let us stain them.
Thank you, Gustav.
Ready to carry.
I'm ready.
Carry it. I can do it.
There we go. And there we go. That self-heal is really helpful. Especially once you know that you need to have them burning with it.
Get ready. Rune, watch out.
Finesse and grace.
Let us stain them.
There we go. And now they... It is really annoying they do that, the thing with when they die. And I'm it feels very spiteful, game. It's kind of mean. I can't say that with a straight face, really. Oh.
63rd. Damn yeah. Damn it. I can't believe we crashed into this. Whatever this massive thing is. So much for Gerald's vaunted reinforced front plates. I can't believe we have to abandon the cars already. We're nowhere close to the paintress. I'll definitely have a concussion. I could have sworn I saw some gestrels running out of that thing. I'm definitely hallucinating. Damn it, Hector. I told you to slow down!
Interesting. It is interesting though. If I'd be so interested to hear. I'm wondering if that old guy that we saw on the beach, the one who you killed the people. I'm wondering if he's not going to be a player in the if we're gonna get more time with him and maybe a perspective, because maybe he is from one of the past expeditions. And maybe something happened that allowed him to stay human. Or to not be gommaged. One of the page things there. How do I get up there? That's the next question. Or maybe some of those climbing things? Might be. Maybe it's this way? Might be. Ooh. Or that. Oh. Okay, a little. I kind of hate parkour in games that aren't really designed for it. Alright, I think this should bring me up there. Where I can get this.
Nice.
Chroma elixir. Okay. That's super useful. I like that these things like build up as you play. Anything else over here? No. Guess we go back up. Just need to jump. There we go. Alright. No, I think go up here, because the Expedition 70 flag is up here, so I'd imagine it's probably the correct direction. I think rest over here. I think that works. But yeah, I've been busy with a lot of like live action stuff, and then we've been trying to get Undead Unfiltered back into a kind of a regular rotation, at least for now. Oh, I remember this area. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. There we go. So it's one of those things where it's opening up a thing for a pathway go through in the future. But yeah, there's been a lot going on. I'm trying to stream consistently, and then once I'm really consistent, which I'm going to be, I'm planning on streaming myself on Thursday early morning, or not early morning, but in the morning. Oh. With the ultimate Nakapata.
They sound like kids.
We must be getting close to the village.
Ultimate Nakapata. God, warriors face our ultimate creation.
Kinda looks the same as all the others.
This one is even more
Don't get cocky,
invincible.
Welll. Look at its equipment. That looks a lot more dangerous than the others. No, seriously.
Ready to
Oh, did I forget to...
finesse and grace.
Oh no.
Finesse and precision.
First thing I've got to do then is heal Mal. Actually, I probably should have healed Lune. No? Lune? There we go. Let go of me, I'll heal herself. I'll have... Oh, I'll just have everyone heal themselves.
A storm is coming. Brace yourselves. Brace yourselves.
See what should I think I'll just hit him with the old burn. Counter his counter.
Let us stain them.
I need to do this to get access to the other attack.
Let's spill some ink. Shields up.
Now it's the time.
For those who come after.
He's resistant to the lightning. That is the big problem. Not resistant to the ice.
I'm ready. Gustav, don't die.
And it's pretty... Let's say easy not to die, but it's doable. Let's try and build up our oh.
Get ready.
Time to hit big.
Alright. I feel like I'm doing better than I was a lot earlier. For a break. Yes.
For those who come after.
Let us stain them.
And the burn finished them off. Alright. And now we'll have a bit of cutscene time.
Chef,
Gorgra, lumma vira faitoru, kottara gestral kamivori ulpinna. Gorgra fimikola ni.
Alive or hibernating? An interesting way they phrased that. Push chroma. I believe is another weapon upgrade thing.
great.
Alright.
Interesting.
Gun boots. I feel like I'm gonna have to like go through my pictos at some point. But any of the anything new I've picked up is any better for each character than what I had. Because I don't know, it feels like a good idea in general. But I assume this will be to the village. Alright. Oh, no. This seems to be part of like what I would call the overworld, while the other area was a bit more. It's like, it's not really an overworld, but it's very different.
We can use that.
Very different from the other kind of setup. It's kind of more like the hub overworld sort of setup. Oh, wait, I know where I am. Yeah, I remember seeing those doors from the other side. So we're over there. Yeah, this is more of a... Yeah, it does seem to be more of an overworld. You can't jump, you can run freely. The camera's different. You can access the camp there. Industrial Village. Go. We're almost to the 2-hour mark. Like I said, today is gonna be a shorter stream. I don't know. I'm feeling a little low on
really a
energy
village
today.
of Gestrels.
They seem better at surviving than humans.
I guess intelligence is not a prerequisite for survival on the continent.
So
Now to
bizarre.
find the chief's house. Probably.
I
the
do.
biggest
I kind of like this area, that there's like an actual like proper town area though. I was worried there wouldn't be, because we know there couldn't be with humans. I guess the Gestrels are a neat to do it well. So kind of keeping the humans in Lumiere. I am wondering if there's gonna be more humans later. Because, an unbearable smell lurks so. I'll have to explore those next time. I don't know if I'll have time. First, I think, should we go to the chief's house first? I think we go to the chief's house first and then, do the story content. Well, yeah, these guys are just doing push-ups, okay? These things seem to be like constructs, though. Are they even capable of growing muscle? Would push-ups even do anything for them? So you're the warriors who demolished our ultimate Sakapata.
It wasn't that strong.
Naru, poquito tuve mi respecto.
Well, you
Gorogito bota, un poquito le romari.
the chef of our village. Do they mean the chief? I assume they mean the chief.
There are so many questions I'd love to ask.
We need to get to the paintress. Noko said you could help us cross the sea.
Humans still so obsessed with them.
Others have passed through here.
Few of your expeditions every few years, hard to keep track.
A white-haired man destroyed it. You know him?
He attacked the village once. Some of us survived somehow.
Okay, sano vivo bota. Wila foserito eskie. Nima Cuba. Rico eskie koranisuga mawatero.
So SKA exists?
What's an SK?
Tira, eskero fotu pokiso. Kinikako warrior litoga ki. Iko ki.
Why?
Eskie tirarofo. Tupo eskie
SK is very friendly, but SK could also accidentally do. Okay. Fair enough. SK doesn't know its own strengths. It would be irresponsible to let weaklings it.
We already defeated your ultimate Sakapatat.
Not good and they'll have to enter our legendary tournament to get back. Since the gesture away. We'll be fighting our legendary warriors. I mean, to be fair, the Sakapatat things aren't very strong. They're old, so it should be. Also fight the stranger. Yeah, that will.
Stranger?
Look around first. I do love it when it gives you the option to just look around. Now, I think might be. I'll glance around. I'll see if there's like actual proper shops. I'll probably call it there. Okay, so the arena's that way. Great, the bazaar is this stuff for me. Pleasure doing business. I think a beatdown is in order. They're just dead. Yeah, that means you don't have any clients anymore. Weapons or pictures that cater to your every need. Is Gujabri. Gujabri? See, the problem is I don't know if it's like a weird French pronunciation of any name. And the other problem is we're not really getting the main characters saying it. Critical moment. 50% increased critical chance if health is 30%. That might be good on Mayo, because he's the only one that doesn't have something to bring her back up to health. Should we fight the merchant? I think we fight the merchant. I think Lune will fight the merchant.
Ice, shut! Ready to evade.
Trying to time the Alright, let's go ahead and do this.
Ready to evade.
I keep trying to do it reacting too fast. That's my problem. Or too slow. I guess that's also the thing I've been doing.
Feel the burn. A storm is coming. Let's push forward.
I can do this. I can do this.
That hurts. Not looking good. Feeling better. I'll do it.
Getting into a bit of a trap with healing over and over again.
Ready to evade.
There we go. I got destroyed. A few months. Alright, let's. Oh, weapon. Okay. And there's a lot more to do here too. Yeah, well, we're at the 2-hour mark. I said this is probably gonna be where I call it today. So just, I've got things to do. I did make progress. Part of what I like about this game is I feel like I do make progress every stream. And it's a JRPG, and a lot of those have, or it's, that style of game, it's not really a JRPG, but this style of game, there's a lot of spinning your wheels, I've noticed in a lot of them, or what feels like spinning your wheels, where it doesn't feel like you're making real progress, and I do actually feel that isn't the case here. Like, I feel like I have made some genuine progress. That's good to good to know. And I'm getting more into the combat. The one big problem I have with the game, and it's not really the game's problem, it's a me problem. So let's check this out. Okay. Okay. Interesting. There's a whole area. Go. Almost was stuck. Oh, there's something up here.
Nice.
Yep, chroma. Okay. That's always nice to have, though. But yeah. A lot of these games, they have this, like, problem where a lot of the times it does feel, at least a lot of the ones I've played, where it feels like you're kind of spinning your wheels a bit. You're going from cutscenes, sure, but a lot of it doesn't feel like you're making any progress. And, like, with this game, I feel like I'm seeing new stuff every stream. A lot of the redwoods is kind of, it's beautiful in a way that's very different from the other areas we've explored already. Every area seems like unique and has kind of its own style. I really like that. I like the visuals. The music is neat. I had to turn it down a bit, but yeah, just running around as I chat. So far, so good. I'm really enjoying the game. I don't think I have the energy to stream that much longer, but thank you very much for watching, anyone who's made it this far. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Check out the playlist if you haven't seen any of the other gameplays. I'd recommend starting from the beginning. And maybe check out Undead and Unfiltered. I believe we're aiming to do that on Thursday, and I will also earlier in the day be streaming this game again on Thursday. So yeah, check that out. Have a nice rest of your week, and I will catch you